Oh, it's pretty good as well, actually. Yeah. I don't really want to do the recap, because the recap is just going to be going on and on about the banana schnapps or whatever it was. Banana... Yep, that was 2 hours of the episode. Like, that was the vast majority of the session. Otherwise, it's just, we ran away. Then getting murdered by 3 Minotaurs. Yeah.
Hey, there was only 2, because I fucked one up real quick.
Sure, you completely wrecked that one.
Yeah.
And now you're dead. It's like those well-known brothers. I mean, every ship has 3 Minotaurs.
I'm sorry, you guys just teleported onto an enemy boat filled to the brim with pirates and soldiers, and you want the victory of you only had to fight 2 of them, and then you were going to be left in peace?
We are live, okay.
I mean, they were triplets.
Yeah, think of that cow. I mean, that cow had 3 calves in her at once. Oh my word. Oh, Sarah's here.
Hey, we've got us a crew then.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks, Bill. It's my birthday today, yes.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Flynn and your mother have the same birthday. I love that. That is a factoid I will carry with me forever, and there will be no point in time that it will be relevant. Sorry. No.
You had to make it weird.
Yeah, happy birthday to your mom, though, too. How is everybody today?
Great now.
Yes. I've been missing it.
I'm looking forward to it as well. Although,
Yeah, you can do the recap.
Corin, I do owe you an apology. Are we live?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I'll apologize to Corin later.
I feel like we should all apologise to Corin. I'm not entirely sure what for.
Yeah.
It should just be like
something.
regular
Banana shop stock.
Now, Wednesday night,
kind of
Wednesday night
once
we
a week
finally,
Blake.
yeah, Wednesday night we finally killed the big bad evil guy, and I immediately failed my literal concentration or constitution save and passed out. Like, this substitute teaching gig is killing me. So 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I fell asleep on the screen. I have no idea what happened after we killed the guy. Yeah, I fell. We weren't streaming, but I fell asleep on the call. So we killed the guy, and I have no idea what happened after we killed him because I was out.
Shame on you.
It's like I woke up at 2:30. It's like, oh, I guess we're done playing. I'm gonna go back upstairs and go to bed now. Oh. But sorry about that, Corin. I do apologize because that was kind of
All good.
I was going, man. But
So we
That's funny. It isn't the first time, and and I'm sure it won't be the last time that somebody's fallen asleep in the Adventure Foundry server.
oh,
No, not at all.
I'm loving the new job. It's just it's really draining. It just really is. So playing that late night game has just took a bit more out of me than I anticipated. Yeah, you think? Yeah, I stayed up way too late on school night. Yeah. Oh man. So what, Sarah? Now that you're here, what did we do last week? Or 2 weeks ago?
Oh. Jiminy, let me get logged in first. Also, I'm sick. I'm just having my caffeine for the first time today, too.
Some fireball in it, you'll be good.
Oh, man.
Oh, did you just say fireball level?
Yeah.
I don't
Can
even
do. No problem. It's only on a wooden boat. No problem.
You disintegrated the last one. This is far less damage.
I don't want to destroy our own ship.
It's not our ship anymore, so really, you know,
I mean, I do have it.
6 one, half dozen the other, really.
That's my backup plan.
Oof. Min-Max has not been booted up for.
I don't know. Prone.
He's one death save. One failed death save.
But I have advantage,
Yeah,
so I shouldn't die.
He's
Maybe.
very
hopefully.
prone. But you're stunned also.
Oop.
So we left off with it being Bramnir's. Nope, Bramnir had just done the
That's finished.
firebolt, which means yes. We are resuming your pirating of your own pirate ship. With this Drow warrior having an effect on him. Command. Buop, do you remember the command that you issued to him?
Grovel.
He immediately drops to his knees before you and puts his head to your feet. Thanks.
Ooh, that advantage just saved my ass.
Oh.
By the skin of your teeth there.
Buop.
I'm still booting. Here I am.
You've got one Drow Elite Warrior at your feet right now, but you don't know how long that's going to last. Well, I mean, you do. It's going to last 6 seconds. Shanks is down. Duop is stunned. Inexplicably, the giant ape is not stunned. That is your situation right now.
Is Shanks before me on the ground unconscious?
Yes.
Oh boy. What do I do? What do I do? I think I need to... put down Guardian of Faith. Clicked it. Yeah, and I clap my little wet hands and Guardian, and I say a word that is just a click, and then this floating frog starts hovering in the air.
And you ping where you want it?
Yes, yeah, no template is coming. So I think I would like to place it on top of Shanks. Guardian of Faith, doesn't do what I thought it did.
It
God damn it.
There's a load of damage.
it does damage to any enemies that move nearby it.
Yeah, non-concentration.
Every time somebody moves, it like whacks at them.
I thought it was a healing thing, so I'm gonna use that in the doorway actually, Corin, if that's allowed.
Sure. So you're just gonna plop that there.
Yes, as it's groveling at my feet, and I step a little further this way.
You have that lightning thing.
You are actually going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the elite warrior if you do that.
Come at me.
All right, it'll be with disadvantage. You drop him prone, but he is going to whack out at you.
Oh.
All right. That was a natural 20 if he wasn't prone, so good job on that command.
Lightning damage.
And then you're free to move. Nope. He doesn't take any damage because he hasn't moved.
I went from the
Casting a
you have that
Oh,
special
yes!
cleric
That's
symbol
right.
of lightning damage.
Yes.
Oh, good recall. Boy, we're diving headfirst back into it. This is exciting.
Stupid god. Halos. Yes, yours is a tablet.
And do we say 5 feet or 10 feet?
5, I thought.
Leave 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 10 would be big. And anything else for Boo Up?
That would be really bad.
No. But
Yeah.
sorry. What is that damage again? That it is a 2D.
2d6 lightning
2d6
damage.
rate. 2d6
Oh,
lightning.
really? I think it's lightning because it's Talos, isn't it?
No, I'm getting mixed up because it's Radiant for the Guardian of Faith.
Mm,
And
yes.
so that's what I was answering before I realized what she was asking.
Sorry.
All good. Yes, my turn is ended. Thank you.
Yeah, fist. You can double fist.
Monkeys do so much damage.
It's a bit obscene. This Drow Elite Warrior is a bit taken aback by what you've managed to do there. Bramnir, you're the one concentrating on the polymorph? Yeah.
Indeed. Yep.
Okay, just making sure. This Drow Elite Warrior is going to swing his sword at the ape once. Ugh. Oops, that's on self-roll. Why did it not import the Drow Elite Warrior? And then he's going to swing his sword again, but there is poison damage on that sword. Pulling up the exact stats. I think you need a con save. But in the meantime, I'm going to attack you again. The Drow Elite Warrior, when it strikes with its sword... Okay, there we go. That's double hits, plus... 6d6 poison damage for another 18. As he is striking at you with everything that he's got, hoping to bring you down. Do up. Wait, not a death saving throw, just an... Oh! Shanks is also going to need that because you both need to roll to see if you are still stunned. Intelligence saving throw, please. From both of you. Yeah, you're both
Little
saying
natty 20 to
stunned.
get out of that.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Bad, bad, bad.
Yeah, I'm.
What are we stunned by again?
A psionic blast from this drow. which he's gonna do again. Ramnir won't be affected, being behind total cover, but the drow puts their finger to their temple once more as another blast of psionic energy rips through you. Flynn, you're only an 8, but you feel inexplicably, incredibly angry right now. As I'll need an intelligence save from Duop and from Flynn. Because this drow doesn't like a conscious ape. I was gonna say, if you saved that again as an ape, because you're an
Using the
ape.
mental stats.
Yeah, when you're polymorph, you take the mental stats of the creature you transform into.
Hey, I doubled my last roll.
As you each take 30 psionic damage, psychic damage.
99.
And Flynn the ape is now stunned. And using that opportunity, the drow who is almost curb stomped to death by the ape is going to duck around the corner. Correct.
Alright, so I had Death Ward active, so does that trigger even though I'm stunned, or is that...
Yes, it does trigger even though you're stunned.
Alright, so I'm down to 1 hit
So
point.
Duop is still at 1 hit point. Bramnir, you're up.
Is there a guy here? Oops, no.
There is. He was groveling.
Right. Now, I believe... Let me just check what I've got. A lot. Yes, I shall. I don't know if I've got him targeted. I might have the flaming sphere targeted, but I intend to toll the dead on the man rolling.
Let's see what you got.
The flaming
Yep.
sphere first.
Drow Elite Warrior, Wisdom saving throw.
Probably a fail.
It's only 3d12, sorry. It is going to be... Woof! 34 damage.
On 3d12? Nice.
Yes! A 10 and 2 12s.
Nice.
You're welcome. I'll call it there, I think. That'll be me.
Ow! Okay, this is a tricky. Drow Elite Warrior is gonna stand up, needing to make a dexterity saving throw. And dies. As the Guardian of Faith flashes white hot and incinerates him.
Nice.
Thanks!
Wow.
Oh my god, again!
Can't roll worth shit, but thank you, Sarah.
Yes. What the? Sorry, it was sunny outside like 5 minutes ago. I just heard thunder and now it's raining.
Oh. Yeah, the whole lighting changed.
Did not notice, but that was only about 5 minutes ago. I swear it was sunny. God, thanks, you lucky dog. Boo up. How dare you?
Healing word, shakes.
Anything with your action?
The individual that was under my flaming sphere, what happened with them?
They
Down.
stood up and got incinerated.
Okay. Is that a
Thank you.
cleric spell? Healing dead? Healing word?
Healing word is a cleric spell.
Oh, but the.
I mean, you are a cleric.
On the cleric spell.
Sorry. I knew that. But, okay, that's a spell. That's a spell. The. Can I toll the dead, the creature that's on the opposite side of the gate?
Yes, you can.
Woof.
Go
Object interaction. I end my turn.
Flynn, intelligence saving throw, please. Okay, the Drow Elite Warrior is going to take advantage of this by coming over here. Here. Stabbing Shanks.
No. No.
Plus 3d6 poison.
Ugh.
As Shanks slips back unconscious but is clean on his death saves. Drops the short sword to pull a hand crossbow and whips a shot over to. Oh my god. 2 and a
Shanks
5.
just-
Technically, that would have been a straight roll, not disadvantage, but I think, yeah. Wow. Okay. Do up. Intelligence saving throw.
Alright, remind me not to use intelligence as a dump stat next time.
Oh.
Is that
Nope.
enough?
Nope.
No?
I don't know.
That is not enough.
I think I remember it being really high from last time.
17.
17. There's no way.
Yeah, we're pretty fucked.
Well, you
I'll
did
probably-
the first time.
Drop the ape at some point. What are you like underneath the ape? I can't remember. I mean, like, are you one hit away from death, or are you fine?
He's bloody, if I remember correct.
I'm pretty sure you're fine. I'm pretty sure that's why I did it, because you were gonna do it. Oh heck.
Bramnir.
I can't really see shit.
And you're still glowing bright.
Oh yes. Is the one that casts fairy fire still alive? Then I take it.
Yes. Yes.
I can't see him. Am I meant to be able to see through this door?
Door is
It's like
closed
not-
right now.
Can I open it? Oh, I can't see shit. I'm gonna I'm gonna action dash.
I throw my hands up like, whoa, oh, excuse me.
Where's the door? Sorry, I'll wait here, and that'll be my turn. I'll hold my. No, I use my action. That's it. Yep, I'll
Use
hold
your
my turn.
action.
There it is. That's fine. It's my turn.
Death saves Shanks.
Oof.
Uh-oh. 2 and 2.
What is this luck?
I'm not even gonna complain about it. I'm not dead though, so
Yeah, you were a fraction off of getting a double one, so boo up. Boo up.
I pop into this room. Oh boy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use heal on Shanks.
Nice.
78 hit points.
That's
Um,
pretty big.
yeah, but I do call out and I say, "Stay strong, Duop. We have this fight yet."
To the stunned do up
Hmm.
Sorry.
and close the door behind you. Flynn. The uninjured boo up is just hiding in the back room. You got this.
Go for it. Show me how it's done.
Sure.
This drow is going to take a big gamble and go at Bramnir instead.
Fair enough.
Not knowing you're basically resistant / immune to everything he can hit you with.
does it get
Good
burnt?
Yes, he does. Gotta make the dex save. Oh! Oh, but he keeps his con.
It does have an advantage. to be fair.
Misses.
Does a fairy fire.
Yeah.
Unless there's a reason it should have disadvantage.
Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, that's a hit. That's a 23 to hit.
Shit. 23 to hit. Okay, that would hit.
As you're going to take 9 damage in total.
Oof. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, you stay in Abe.
Narrowly. Oh my god, what a shit roll.
Alright.
Well, that was a waste for him. He should have just gone for Shanks. Do up. Do up what you got.
My intelligence saving throw, I bet. I assume.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Let's see. Unless I somehow become.
Oh,
Whoa. One short there.
Ugh.
The captain comes around the corner eyeing Bramnir, smirking a bit that they can see you. and is going to try to cast this spell.
Countess. What did I use? I didn't use my shield. Can I see him?
You did not use your shield. Yes, you can see them.
Counter spell.
What level?
Just 5th.
5th level counterspell?
Yep.
I'll need an intelligence intelligence ability check from.
Fine. I don't want to look.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay. Part 1 down. The spell goes off as it casts at you, and I am going... sorry, it's like the wall's not lining up right. Let's try... I'll just put him there. I will need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh well, shame I've got that legendary resistance still.
You still have
Shall
it?
Yep,
Yeah.
according to
Yeah.
my character sheet, I do.
Fuck.
Nice try, bitch.
He is terrified because he felt certain that he got through your defenses and is going to have to duck around the corner.
Hmm.
That's going to be an attack of opportunity if you
Fine.
scoot back for a moment.
No problem.
Hitting for an extra 15, 24, 12 damage to you. Your con save makes you, though. You're
Do
getting
I
a smidge
see
low.
Hmm?
Yes, technically you do. I'm just
How
gonna
far
fuck-
away is he?
There we
Yeah, Okay.
20 feet. 25 feet.
I can hopefully see back in the room still. My intention is to vortex warp. Right,
Whoa.
if I can see back into the room just so I can tell you exactly where I wanted to go. I will walk back into the room a little bit as well. I kind of want him, I think, over here. I can't see the exact spot, but I want him, like, sandwiched in a bit.
We'll put you there. No.
I'm
Sorry.
on the wrong side. Yes,
Yeah.
it should be, so he's teleported into the region of the flaming sphere thing.
Yes.
I don't know if that triggers or not.
Hasn't moved, he's appeared.
Fair enough. So he's there, and I'm going to shove him as well.
Well, that will do it.
Yep, if he fails, she does. Nice try. I'm gonna close that door. Okay. And that's
Solid
me.
strat.
Not much can go wrong with that. Shanks, the stunned. Can I get an intelligence saving throw from you, please?
Ugh. Greater restoration.
Restoration magic.
I don't think we have
You
greater.
do. You have 2 clerics.
Or whether they have the... Don't you need diamonds or something?
Not for
Not
less.
for-
You guys are
Unless it
walking
doesn't work.
around with a 500,000 gold worth of treasure and items
We probably have diamonds.
minimum.
Yeah, but do we have diamond
Probably
dust?
fucking have diamonds. Oh my god.
But do we have
Well, if
diamond
you don't
dust
have that
specifically?
skill, I am blameless.
I
Shame
can't
on
speak.
you.
Yes, I can't speak for the clerics. If they don't have diamond dust.
No, I
apologize.
would be asking. I'm just saying, if you legitimately, if you don't have it, then I'm stunned. I would ask that when you go to cast the spell. But yeah. Oh, good God. Boo up! Time for you to mix things up a bit.
I open the door. Just gonna start out strong there.
No shit.
I think this is my spiritual weapon too, by the way. I haven't
I'm
really
pretty sure it
used
is. There's been 2 on the field. I think
Mine-
Doo-Wop had the other one up.
Yep.
Because it doesn't disappear when you go unconscious.
Can
What's
I?
the thing?
I want to. Here's what I want to do. I want to step into the doorway, attempt to grapple this, and pull this drow warrior through the door.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Wow, I'm proficient in athletic. Poorly.
How do you have advantage on that?
I don't know. It didn't ask me.
It does automatically ask you.
So a 2.
Let me try again, see if you've got something on that I don't know about. Yeah, no, I think you just clicked really fast. It does not.
Oh, that's acrobatics, athletics. And then bonus action, spiritual weapon. Or do I see anybody in our party that's down?
Not currently. A whole bunch of people drooling, but no one down.
Nice.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Keeps concentration though.
Shit, we still got fucking murdered.
But what's more, Boo-Up cannot go through the door and close it now.
Why not?
Well, first of all, moving back would provoke an attack of opportunity. 2, you object interacted with the door to open it this time, which means you can't close it. Every time thus far, the door has already been opened, so you just close it afterwards.
I end my turn.
Nice.
Oh, but you do provoke an attack of opportunity?
No.
So you stay where this... You stay up there.
Yep.
Flynn! Intelligence save!
No. So close to 18. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, Flynn and Doo-Wop are both kind of hosed here because the chances of us making this save are slim and nil.
Yeah. Well, Shanks too, it seems.
Shit. Okay, the Drow Warrior is gonna fire at Bramnir with his hand crossbow.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be a straight roll this time. I don't like this plan. Oh, it is a natural 20 though. It is a natural 20. Taking 8 damage with that shot. The Drow... Yes. Well, I mean, you'd have
I'm
a
not
better
sure
chance
if
getting
that
out of
helped.
your... Yeah, you'd have a better chance getting out of stunned if you were Flynn.
Yeah, but he might need the health. Yeah, it's...
Safe. Safe is a relative concept at this point. Well,
You
fair
are.
enough.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm killing it. All right. Yep.
Muriel is now real pissed and is gonna cast another spell at Bramnir.
I'm just gonna do a 3rd level cam spell this time.
I will need an ability check from you,
Of
please.
course. Of course. Don't look.
That's not so bad.
Oh!
That's everything. Anything would have been cancelled by that, yeah.
Yeah, anything would have been countered. 14 and 15 guaranteed. You have foiled him once again as we are in a crazy duel right here.
Can everyone just get the fuck up?
Harry Potter.
Everyone, look, just...
So if you kill that one, we all get up.
I don't think that's how that works. I hope it is.
Yeah,
not.
Badly injured. Okay.
I second that vote.
We just gotta murder this guy. Oh, not great.
Wow. 5 damage.
Oh,
Really? Okay, right, fine. I will pull him towards me. And through the flaming sphere, which I assume is down soon, actually.
It's not concentration, but
Oh, I meant in
Excuse
terms
me?
of it only does 60
Oh,
damage total, doesn't it, before it runs
Yeah.
out? I don't know how much it's done.
it only deals 10 damage before it runs out. But the flaming sphere goes down.
It's very close to death, and I'm not firefied anymore. Lovely.
Why does the fairy fire go down? Or I mean, the flaming spear.
It only does 60 damage before it goes down.
Good call.
And that's me. Why am I so invisible? What's going on?
I don't know, something is happening.
10 times invisible.
And did that drow elite warrior step away from me?
No, I pulled him away.
He was pulled away, so
They
it's no
forced me.
attack of opportunity.
Cool.
Thanks.
Oh.
Shanks, you got an intelligence save in you?
looks like he rolled a 7.
I already made it. Roll 7.
Oh, I didn't.
Go up, Sturm.
Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. Corin, we can't hear you. I don't know what's going on with your audio.
And oh, there we go.
There we go. Yep. What was that, Flynn? Sorry, I was. Yeah. That's... yeah.
I blew up.
It's the most unheard of thing I've ever heard of. It's brilliant. Some of my students try that every day.
Spirit guardians.
Ho ho ho!
Oh no!
Because she dropped the template, so it's gonna kill everybody in the room.
Uh-oh.
No.
We do lightning damage to poor Shanks.
Yes.
Oh.
3.
But only 3.
Wait, is that enough to shock him back into consciousness?
Nope.
Man.
Anything else for Boo Up?
Spiritual. Woof.
Woof. Lynn! Might I request an intelligence saving throw from you, please?
Wow.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, Drow. Oh, there's no room for him. Oh, no.
Let's try.
Drow is gonna move over to here. Okay. Ignore all of that.
Everyone's
Nope.
stunned.
Not from anybody. My job isn't to make it fair. No. No, it's not.
His job is kind of to kill us for teleporting into enemy territory with no plan.
If it was in my spirit guardian suit, it must make a wisdom save at the start of its turn. It started in the
It
spirit
did.
guardian
It took 5. It rolled a 22.
suit. Well,
Screw
don't
you.
like that. Screw you. and then its speed is half.
Fuck you.
So, funny story, as Bramnir's getting shot at, my fiance only just Wednesday understood the fuck you Corin trend because she started getting the brunt of an attack.
Nice miss.
She was in the text chat talking with the others going, so is he just being an extra dick right now? And they're like, no, this is normal.
Yeah.
You just don't usually get hit this hard.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see your future, be your future, right here.
You up. Intelligence saving throw to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Nope.
Oh, you guys are in a lot of trouble.
You think?
Could do with a
Just-
bless. Thing.
Just wanted you guys to make sure you guys were aware. Well, that's 5 damage. Alright, what's the guy got?
Render. Parlay.
Parlay?
Concede to me. That's clearly superior being.
Well, shoot. It is using a lot of its resources for this, but it's going to come over to here, and it's going to look at Boo Up, and it is going to... cast a spell at Boo Up.
Oh, okay. Counterspell.
What level?
Third.
Intelligence.
No need to cast it higher. I always roll 14s. Oh,
That's a saving throw?
That's a saving throw. Do you want me to reroll it or do you
failed.
subtract that?
Nope.
Yep, failed.
Just subtract the 5.
It's more than 5th level. Shit. Oh no, more than 6th level. 4th level. Sorry.
Sorry, I grabbed the wrong drow. Alright, this one is going to cast a spell at Boo Up, as Boo Up is going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
King.
Well then. Okay. Bramnir.
I think you know what I'm thinking, but I think that's dumb. But I don't know if I can resist. I don't know.
Why would if something was done would that stop you now? It's never stopped just before.
I'm the only one not stunned dying on the floor, so you know. And I could very accidentally put that fireball just over you, so be careful what you say.
He has Death Ward. He's alright.
No,
You
I've
used it,
already
didn't
used
you?
Death Ward. Death Ward's gone.
No, fireball, I'd have to hit us. It's such a small space. Fuck it, I'll just try and kill this guy. With a little firebolt. I targeted him. Oh.
Much
those
less
pretty
sissy
dice.
strike as you drop the Drow Elite Warrior. Finally punching.
You're welcome. And I think that's it. Yeah, I like being here by the door. Yeah, that's it.
You hear the thumping of feet off in the distance across the deck.
Yes, I thought we might soon.
Yeah. It's round 15. Or 13, sorry. Shanks. Oh! Shanks is no longer stunned. Just in time for the next Mind Blast. Boo Up.
I run into the room.
Yeah, just make sure you close the door before he mind blasts again.
Spiritual weapon. Can I move it closer?
Yeah, you can. It's just buried under the ape. Good hit, good hit.
Your spiritual weapon.
And
Oh,
then
shit. Yeah, sorry.
I don't think I have the distance there. So sorry, I'm just checking in. It's a bonus action. Action, Toll the Dead. I end my turn.
Oh, you guys are gonna hate me.
We
Flynn?
already do.
You up? Muriel's Mind Blast recharged. Wisdom save first.
Wait for him. Sorry. Oh, him. Sorry.
Taking the full
Really?
10 damage from that. Provoke an attack of opportunity from Buop. Is going to travel 5, 10, 15 feet just out of the Spirit Guardians. Turn and let out another Mind Blast.
Nice, Bramnir. Nice.
I really did not need it. No. I wish someone else had had that.
Dealing 40 psychic damage this turn. Mind Blast. There's no half damage on a success, which means Bramnir continues to be unfazed. Buop is not concentrating though because Buop is stunned. As everyone goes slack-jawed around Bramnir, the drow kind of snarls and goes, "There's not any more hope. Surrender and perhaps Jarlaxle might let you live. This is only going to result in your friend's death, though."
So are you talking to me?
Camuriel's eyes land on where Bramnir is after Bramnir speaks up.
You talking to me?
Yes,
Oh, okay. We're fine, don't worry about us.
you're
We'll be
the only one conscious.
fine. We'll be fine, don't worry about us. What was your name? Kim? Carl? Kate?
I'm not worried about you. I'm giving you a last chance.
Oh, yes, sorry. We fight people like you a lot. It gets a bit samey. Sorry, Dave. Let me just do one of these. Oh, too far away. Good luck, Dave. Sorry, I've got to try it. Hideous laughter. I'm no longer ape man.
How are you invisible?
I'm not invisible. I'm casting Tash's hideous laughter on him. Ha ha ha.
No, I understand, but all this time you've been having invisibility.
I wasn't invisible. When you got like
You
10
were, that-
invisibles, it added invisibility to me at some point.
Because that's why Fairy Fire had been cast.
Yep, but then I dropped greater invisibility to use
Okay.
polymorph on Flynn. So I still had fairy fire on me. I wasn't invisible.
Okay.
I don't
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
fully invisible. Oh, we can counter
drop that? No. Well, yes. Then he's gonna counterspell that.
Nope. So he can't counterspell. Okay.
Do you counterspell as well?
Yes. At 4th level.
He casts at 3rd level, which
Oh, yeah.
means
I have to use 4th. Okay. Is anyone else standing at all?
No.
You are stunned. No, literally everyone but me is stunned. Fuck.
yes. Oh yes. Conditions carry over in polymorph and wild shape.
Right, good luck everyone.
Shanks. The impending footsteps are drawing closer. Not good enough. Move up. Intelligence save.
Flynn, did you use your legendary resistance already? Okay,
Lynn doesn't need to.
Yeah, he made it.
nice.
Nope, that is an end of turn. 2 up. Camuriel gets a wisdom save at the end of his turn. Oh! Almost on 19. Varamnir, just as you're getting ready to, the door opens up and barreling into the room comes Chef.
Wait,
What?
there's Chef on our side.
Chef looks around and first sees Flynn, then sees Bramnir and goes, I thought it was you. I heard a commotion and some fighting, and something just told me you might have tried to sneak into the bar. You don't have long, though. Any chance you can get out of here? There's more coming in a second.
I have a plan for that. If you can shut the door and help me deal with this weird Dave over here. This strange dark fellow.
Jeff closes the door and casts lock on it. Arcane lock.
Ah, Chef. My hero. We'll be fine, don't worry.
And steps over, and as they come up to Bramnir, tucks something into Flynn's pocket and says, I grabbed it from the treasury for later. Jarlaxle put... You're still stunned. Wait, no, you got out. That's right. Shit, I forgot you... tucking into your pocket said, stole it from Jarlaxle. Yes. Putting it into your hands then, because I forgot you were stunned. Putting it into your hands, you look and there is a brass, like, beetle, basically a paperweight in your hand. And I sent you a message in Discord. We need to keep initiative up, though, because Camuriel gets saves. But Chef does that, acts really quick, locks the door, and then looks over and says, what do you need?
We're going to murder this person on the floor, and then I'm going to teleport us away while we're behind a wall of force. So, I'm gonna go and murder that guy. Yes. I want to firebolt him. Now, the rules are weird, but I think it's net nothing if I firebolt him right here. Because you get
Right.
advantage for being within 5 foot of someone prone, which is really bizarre to me. He definitely gets a save, though.
Yeah. Come on, you bastard. There we go.
You should still be prone.
Yes.
Cool. Flynn, murder this person.
Shanks in save. Boo up in save. Oh, nice one, Shanks.
My liege.
Boo
Oh,
up is out. Flynn, your turn.
Oh no!
Setting to murder. 24. Damn, can't stop at 24. You do.
Cool dice.
Wow. Anything else for you?
Got one more hit.
Can't shield a 28 either.
Everyone get as close to me as physically possible. I'm going to cast a teleportation circle while we're in a wall of force. I can't do the wall. I can't do the circle while you're hugging me.
Can I take the body? I need some target practice later.
Yep.
I run to Duap and I pull Duap closer to Bramnir.
We should take the body possibly, or just loot it while I'm doing this.
I'm taking it. I'm shooting at it later for my rage.
Where the fuck are we going? We're gonna go back to the desert, I suspect. Or that, or we risk the liches. So.
Chef suddenly runs over before you put up the teleport because the chef gets a turn before you.
Oh.
Chef comes forward and holding a tablet says, "I grabbed this also," and puts it into Bramnir's hands.
Oh, thank you. We'll be back.
It takes you to Anchorage.
Oh. How does that work?
You would recognize this as being a teleportation tablet.
Cool. Can I use it for this spell, or do I need to spend a minute to memorize it before I can use it?
You just break it.
Oh, cool.
But also before your turn, coming through a door to the door to the south, appears a mage-like pirate.
Shit. Okay.
So based on the order of events, they come through and they get one shot off before you get the chance to break the tablet. The wall of force is invisible though, as the mage lets out a blast of cone of cold that freezes over the wall of force.
Oh, yes.
And Bramnir.
Break the tablet, if that's how it works. Get the fuck out of here.
You smash the tablet and all teleport away at once, leaving Chef behind.
We'll be back. I try to take the body with me, if I'm strong enough. Off camera or whatever it is. Loot it! It's got magic, surely it's captain or whatever. Sorry, it's not as valuable as the banana schnapps. But...
Hey, that's blasphemy.
Oh yes, I do hear. You're welcome for fucking everyone up and saving everyone's life. No problem.
Dwarf, wake up! I shake Dwarf.
Duop is not waking up yet. As you go through the teleportation, and all you hear at first is the sound of crashing waves. Can everyone see okay?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
You look around to find yourself in a stone cavern with like iron bar in front of you and a door set in the iron bars looking out over the water, and across the water you can see several ships at port, including one tall structure that seems to be made out of a salvage of wrecked ships.
Are we in a cage right now? Are we stuck?
Did we get betrayed?
It looks like a cage.
Did Chef betray us? Chef, no.
I'm sure it's fine.
You're all a little more trusting than me.
I cast Lesser Restoration on Dwarf.
It has no effect.
Everyone, I fear the worst. Dwarf is not responding.
So we start digging a grave.
I pulled
Yeah.
Dwarf
I can cook him.
north. You
I'm
shut
sure
your
he'd want to be cooked.
dirty mouths. No.
What, you think would he rather be eaten raw?
I walk up to Bramnir and I surreptitiously massacred that word. I take off. Yeah, that's not the right word. I take off my glove one finger at a time, slowly in front of him.
Don't duel him. You'll lose.
You can try.
I tuck the glove into my belt loop and I raise my hand up and I say, "No one is going to be eating my brother." And then I put my glove back on and I walk away.
Sorry, it was a poor taste. Gallows humor. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's not dead.
When you said poor taste, I wasn't sure if you were saying that's the reason why you're not going to eat him.
Right? Yeah. I think it was. That was very smart.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
I side eye with just one of my eyes towards Bramnir.
I say we don't even try to leave this cage until we've had a little rest in a hut. But Shanks, you seem antsy, so I understand. We
I've been trying to murder you this whole time. But what did the captain have on her body, or his body?
Loot.
Are you going to do an inventory on that now? In the cage?
He said take a
I'm
little
going to
rest.
cast a hut. I'm going to cast a hut in the cage.
Okay. To be clear, looking out over, you are visible to
Yep.
people walking by if they notice you.
Sure.
Okay. You cast
Someone
the
would
hut?
actually have to actively do something to get through the hut.
No, I understand, but
Yep. I'm not expecting us to be seen. I'm not expecting us to be actively interfered with. Like, they can do. I just hope they don't.
Well, the hut's like kind of invisible, right? So unless they have a reason,
It sort
to
of
come
looks
weird.
like the area, but they'd probably notice.
it vaguely looks like the area. It's hardly invisible. You were visible
Sure.
already.
Sure.
Okay.
Someone could come. Someone could do whatever. But like, that we desperately need a little rest. Well, I certainly do.
Yes.
So, like,
All right, so tucking inside, you give the body a once-over examination. You find 35 gold coins and an iron ring full of keys. Nothing more.
does anyone collect trophies like ears or?
The keys are already in my bag.
Fair enough.
So are we taking a short rest, I'm assuming?
Someone will probably come and investigate us. Do we want to try and smooth things over before we try and take a rest, or do you just want to take a rest and hope for the best? Fair enough.
Okay, so sorry, I missed which one you were going for. Short or long?
I think just short, but
Okay. Off in the distance, you can hear the sound of music playing. And after about halfway through your rest, off across this small harborage, you hear someone shout out, "Hey! Anyone see that in the teleportation room?"
Lynn, do something.
Then
Like, be very still. They can't see us. They're like the T-Rexes.
As you're there, you hear a couple other voices talking, and then you see two individuals go climb into a little boat and then start to row towards you.
I cast augury. I use a minute and I roll some teeth out of my pocket.
Let me pick them off before they get here, Brimnir.
No, we're gonna try and start a revolution here, aren't we? This is
Okay.
Okay, so
Do I get
Mhm.
more intelligence checks, or how do I get out of this mess?
should only last a little while.
roll 10d6.
10d6.
Yeah. You can't make it out in 10. I'm going to make you wait a while longer.
Nope, that didn't work.
Sorry, 10d20. My bad. I completely misspoke there. You get out. Yeah, you are awake.
Okay.
While Buop is casting augury in that minute, what is everyone else doing?
Still trying to get my short rest in.
Okay. Buop, what do you ask of your augury?
If we engage amicably with these individuals and court them to a conversation and join them in their fort, will it go well?
What are you using for the augury? Is it
Is-
dragon bones or what?
Teeth.
What kind of teeth?
I'd say frog's teeth, but I don't know if. Do grung have teeth?
Frog. I was gonna say frogs don't have teeth, but grung might. Grung has
One species of frog out of more than 7,000 have teeth. Crazy.
Sure, you use grung teeth then.
Grung teeth from my forefathers.
You have four fathers.
Yeah. As
What a dad joke! Oh my god!
I am a dad.
I know, it's so perfect.
as you roll the grung bones, you look at the markings, and it gives both woe and wheel.
Okay, I lean over to Duop and I say loud enough that everybody can hear. This may not go well. Signs point to both good and bad results here if we try to engage with these individuals. So, you know what they used to say, right, Duop?
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Exactly. I look to Shanks, Bramnir, and Flynn, and I say, so how do we prepare for the worst here?
Well, I already have, so it's up to you to prepare for yourself. Why do we? Do we get a short
Whoa!
rest?
You didn't get a short rest.
We didn't?
No, we got halfway.
No, you're.
Oh. Alright. I thought we took our short rest.
No,
Sorry.
no.
We haven't earned it.
You damn Skippy.
Lynn, use your panache.
Um.
Well, in that case, I'm going to cast Regenerate on myself.
Cast what? Regenerate.
Regenerate.
Okay. At this point, the two bandits make it up to the door of this thing, and they push the door open, which apparently is not locked. And do up, you can go ahead and give yourself another 10 hit points
Okay.
because a minute passes. As these two bandits come around here and look around and they go, "Where's the circle? It was here on the floor just a minute ago." And one of them takes a step forward and then kind of thunks into the Lehman's tiny hut. "I thought I saw something weird from that angle." And then they start to kind of kick it and go around it. "Any notion what this is?" "Reckon it's magic one way or another. Let's get one of those mages over here then."
Sorry, we're in the middle of something. Can we help you?
You speak through the hut?
Yes.
They react surprised and look at the hut and go, "Who's in there?"
Me and some compatriots. We're a little under the weather. It was a heavy night. We just got back. We're just taking a little break. We have some banana schnapps, if that helps.
I thought you left the banana schnapps behind.
I'm sure Flynn specifically said he was grabbing a bottle, but disgusting. But fine. We mean no
Can't be
harm.
sleeping here, but we've got a tavern and an inn if you care for it.
How do I put this? If we could just have like another half an hour to get our things together, and we'll make our way to the tavern. Just, it's one of those nights. It's hard to, get our
Now,
bearings.
no reckoning of what you are in there. Show yourselves and come over to the inn, and you can get sorted if you're of a decent kind.
Decent kind.
Puts me in an awkward situation.
Right?
Shanks, what do you disguise yourself as?
Just a normal deckhand.
Okay.
Going to cast a spell on myself as well.
I think it's an attunement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is an attunement. It's very funny because it's like basically you're in a dressing room and then you're just hearing, "Oh shit! Oh, okay, yep. Real 1 second."
They can't see me at all. They'll probably try and kill me. I've gone invisible.
I put on my
They-
leash.
One of them kind of clanks their scimitar on the dome and says, "You've got 10 seconds or I'm sending a mage."
I step out of the hut.
I like these leather straps.
I know it's indecent, but we mean no harm. We mean no harm. You. What do we call you? I say to the bandits.
Which one do you speak to? There's like the one that's been talking in charge, and then the more compliant one, shall we say?
The one with the scimitar, the one that's been large and in charge.
My name's Bobber. That there's Barnacle.
Brimnir, you want to put? I almost whispered to Brimnir where he last was. Want to put this body in your bag of holding? Maybe.
Oh, it's Flynn's bag of holding, but sure. If it'll fit.
And out's with the rest of you. We know there's more in there.
I'm gonna take one of the schnapps if Flynn gives them to me. I guess I'm gonna have to slide a hand it then.
Can you slide a hand from a bag of holding?
You cannot.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, it's a hard no.
Damn it, man.
Shanks, you step out.
Yeah.
They look you up and down, but dismiss you pretty out of hand. And the rest of yous, come on now.
Say Bobber and Barnacle. Forgive me for inquiring so abruptly, but I am curious to know if you know of any gentleman that's passed through this area named Amber or Ember.
That's an odd name, isn't it?
Indeed, it would stick in your memory, no doubt.
Can't say that I do.
Fair enough. Can you point us in the direction of the inn, then? We'll be on our way. No tarry and no trouble.
How about artists? Any names of any gentlemen by artists floating around?
Yes, good question.
I don't, but I'm not really in charge of such things.
Oh, that's a completely different
But-
answer.
But then why don't you step out? I'd like to see the rest of you all before we get to exchanging pleasantries. And the bubble drops.
Yes.
Where's the other one? The one I was talking to. I... I'm going to give you two options here. Either Bramnir has to now incorporate Pip Pip Cheerio into his vernacular,
Probably not gonna
or
happen.
that's gonna be an auto failed deception roll. I don't care that that's not entirely fair. That's how I'm rolling.
I was very tempted to attack you.
I didn't mean to hit that. That was an accident. I'm not shooting at anybody.
Sure.
I was gonna say, great. Now Shanks is already shooting people. Oh man.
Shanks already knows that he can just like kill both of them before they get a chance to draw their weapons, and he's just like thunk, thunk.
The corpse is
So
holding.
Bramnir,
It's my decision.
that choice. Yeah, it's your decision.
I can't remember what he said. Pip Pip Cheerio.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
he said
the
it!
one.
Stiff upper lip. Mary Poppins. Yes. What's the minimum amount of hip? Do I have to say it in every other sentence or something? What did you even say? Pip 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 Pip. I've never heard anyone say that in my entire life. And that does sound awesome. But I think it's an auto fail, and I'll still incorporate it anyway. But I just want you to suffer. I am going to say Pip Pip Cheerio. I'm not going to let that you get away with this, though. So that is an auto fail. Pip Pip Cheerio.
There are some deceptions that are just so preposterously untenable to maintain that they don't get a roll.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The pirate here just kind of looks at you with one of those like, what kind of horseshit are you peddling? And I know, I was hearing your voice and another right with each other. You don't sound a lick like him.
Our resident asshole, unfortunately mixed up a particular potion and has perhaps gone invisible. They're here. They made no harm. Not to worry. You just we'll travel together.
Where's the other one I was speaking to?
I gestured to the whole room. Here, of course.
I'm here, I whisper in his ear.
Oh gods!
He like jumps and almost hacks at you, but doesn't quite as he goes. Bye! Real, that's
Yes, it's not
terrifying.
wrong. I did accidentally imbibe an unidentified potion as part of last night's festivities. I thought it was an upper. It was an invisible instead, and I hope it wears off. I don't know if it will. If you could point me to someone who might be able to clear it up, that would be lovely.
Ah, is this why you were hoping to stay in there a little longer?
Yes, it's a tad embarrassing and a little awkward.
See, Flynn?
Yes.
See, Flynn? That's how you tell a lie.
Margarita Monday strikes again. Am I right?
Pip pip cheerio. It might surprise you that me and that one have been traveling together for years now, and he seems to think I say pip pip or cheerio or anything like this nonsense. He said there was a tavern.
You ask me, that sounds mildly racist.
Oh, he's much worse than mildly racist. But he says I'm one of the good ones, so it's fine.
Can we?
Is there-
Can you take us to the tavern? Here's 10 gold for your troubles.
Aye. That there we can do. Come on then, let's go ahead and step out.
As we travel to the tavern, perhaps you'd inform us as well as to who is in charge of the registration, or who might know of the name Artis Ember. I step out and walk down to the shore.
Are you talking about artist Simba?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Right, that makes a lot more sense. Decades of practice.
Just a tad bit.
It's actually intentionally quite overt. The fact that you're calling it subtle is I don't know.
For 10 gold, they're happy to ferry you across out this way. As you look out across the water, you can see a upside down boat with its hull protruding up about 30 feet, and then from there is built a very rickety tower that seems to be serving almost as a watchtower. In addition, there's one ship at port, along with several smaller boats and skiffs and the like. As they're rowing you out, they point over and they go, well, you can go ahead and take rest at Bosco's Bilge.
Any recommendations for what we should? I'm sorry, of who we would be wise to meet at Bosco's Bilge?
Depends what you're looking for. Bosco's in charge, but there's all manner of folk there.
Information, really. Information's really what kind of greases the wheels, wouldn't you say? The more one knows, the easier it is to get where one's going, I would think.
Bosco's good at serving up information. Might as well speak to him then.
I don't mean to be particularly rude, but we're sort of looking for work. We've been recommended work for an E-Lock. Is he around at all in the Anchorage? We heard this was where he was last. Or is he out at sea? Or
Hey, look, Jahar one. How do you know one of the pirate princes?
oh, sorry, that high up. Sorry, I know some people in high places. We're desperately looking for work. We are quite capable. It might not show. Certainly, that previous display isn't our finest work, but we
Probably.
we could just Well, I don't want to. If he's not here, he's not here. If it's fine, we can talk to Bosco about it. But yeah.
He and the Dragon Fang are out on patrol right now. He gestures out towards the open. They'll be coming in and then anchoring just outside the anchorage. And then later on they'll come into port. We always keep at least 3 ships in the vicinity. 1 out hunting, 1 patrolling, and then 1 anchored.
Yes, it hurt. It's very wise. I mean, I doubt they're secretly keeping the ships in and out.
The pirate just kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh yeah? And who are you to be commenting?"
Have you heard of Captain Damien?
There's like a long pause, and it's like, "No."
No, I didn't expect you to. He's a bit of a blackguard, aren't you? First off, you don't look at Bremner. I am invisible. And I do nothing. Has it ever worked once? Has literally one person ever recognized you?
It was Tuesday. That's why.
Ugh.
Flynn the Fearsome.
When the fabulous.
Flexible?
The pirate almost kind of like jolts over in his rowboat and he goes, "Flynn? As in of the entire prize?"
I take no credit for this one.
I don't know if this is going to be knowing of you in a good way, though.
Sames.
Oh my god, this might be the dumbest thing we've done all day.
It starts to move with a violent twitch as he reaches out his hand and he says, "I just need to shake your hand. I'm a big fan of your work."
Can I insight that? See if he's a real fan or he's just trying to set us up for a trap.
Go ahead. Insight.
I would like tools. Well,
He
no, I
seems
won't.
an enthusiastic fan.
I'm just amazed that Flynn has a fan. Are you going to invite him to be an intern?
Bramnir, are you inciting?
please.
I thought you said that you were doing that also.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, seems to be a big fan.
Okay.
God, I just love the way that, like, I studied some of your loots and everything, and I swear, it's amazing. Like you never do things the right way or the sensible way, but it keeps working out for you. Like, I swear, if you didn't have the number of hunts that you've managed, I would swear up and down that it was dumb luck. Well, let me go buy you a couple of drinks, alright? Let's go over to Bosco's. As you go over towards Bosco's with a driftwood sign that is just strips of driftwood to spell out the letters. There's no backdrop or anything. It's just kind of swinging pieces of driftwood that reads Bosco's. Pushing open the door like Old West Tavern, the doors swing open as pirates all throughout this room just kind of stop and turn and look at you. And that's where we're going to take a break here. And we can resume in just a few minutes with the Pirate Tavern. See y'all in a little bit then.
Oh, we're gonna be so fucked on. Isn't this whole town out to kill us?
Well, Daraxel's out to kill us, not all of the pirates.
That's true. He totally
Yeah.
could have killed you by now.
Loads of times.
I've been very tempted many times myself. And you may. Oh shit. Oh, fucking hell. That's like old school stereotypes. Hip. Cheerio. For colloquial Britain. What? Your Arnie is so much better. Oh my gosh. I've never done American, to be fair. Not for me. Oh, fuck. Do you think we'll be able to get a long rest before we get jumped? I'm like seconds away from running into the wilderness, but we'll see.
You took the pip pip cheerio with great grace.
Did
Well
I?
done. Yes.
Pip, pip, cheerio. That's about as angry as you'll see a Brit get. Seething, furious rage. I was very close to casting Toll the Dead on you. You might have gone down actually, because no one's healed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably would have killed you. 3d12.
Just roll 3d12. See what it would have done.
One moment.
Yeah, he would have been fucked up.
Fucking hell! 33.
28 too.
I just really want to murder you for that pip pip cheerio. Mary Poppins. It's like tone it down for like. I mean, I'd say pat on the back though. We killed that whatever the Zimmerl or whatever that character was. We don't know their name and character, but going back. Okay.
We're at a brand new port. We have a line on going to Bortus, whatever his bilge is, and
Bosco's build. Yeah.
Bosco, and I think this is a way of our DM giving us like a plot line, and we're like, no, we want it.
You already gave us the plotline. Here's a bunch of pirate captains who are willing to turn on Jalaxel. Go and schmooze them. But we decided to special ops into the boat instead.
It was fun. It was very fun.
I mean, it was fun, but there was a good chance of like we were going to get stunned into eternity. It just so happened that I had a +10. You know, if I hadn't saved my legendary resistance and that dominate monster had gone off,
We would have all been
it would have
dead.
been a complete wipe. Because I still had fireball and stuff.
And
Like-
then yeah.
Go ahead, sorry. Mm-hmm.
Have we, in this campaign, successfully talked ourselves out of a situation? Oh no, the Zentarum. We got away from the Zentarum, but that's, I think, the only time. No, they still want to murder us, but we didn't
Hey.
actively fight them in the church.
You forget a big anniversary though. This is Phil's character lasted a month.
I mean, we did skip a week.
Hey.
I was gonna say,
We should do a poll. Will Phil's character last 1, 2, or 3 sessions? Hip hip cheerio.
Oh my god. Somebody's gonna tune in at some point and hear you say it and be like, is that guy genuinely saying pip pip cheerio?
British people really say pip hip cheerio. Alright, mate.
Oh,
I've heard that. Alright, mate. If mate's the best. I say mate all the time. Come on, mate. That is your prerogative.
That cracks me up. That cunt is a sign of affection. And I hate that word personally.
It is in some places in England as well.
Mhm.
Very polar.
Yeah, but in the South, you call someone a cunt, they're gonna fuck you up or try to.
Then do not fight the South.
I watched the most pretentious movie last night. I have to rewatch it because I want to snag some more quotes from it. But Tar with Kate Blanchett.
Or
Tar, T-A-R. It's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. But I emailed myself a quote from the movie. Let me pull it up. It relates to that idea of like automatically hating a word or something to that effect. Ugh.
Ugh.
wrong with moist.
Don't even say it. I get it. I get hating moist.
I'm sure there's other ones.
Used. No, moist is worse.
It's like all over cake boxes, though, isn't it? It's like super moist. It's like red velvet cake.
If you have a
Or moist.
context, moist is fine. But if it's contextless and you just say the word moist, I don't immediately think of cake.
Here's the quote. The narcissism of small, again, it's a very pretentious movie. The narcissism of small differences leads to the most boring conformity. Yeah. That was followed up by her talking about, and this is pulled 100%. She said, an ultrasonic epistemic dissident. I had to write it down. I was like, who wrote this?
Some
Yeah.
big ass words.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the educated speak you're telling me right now.
Was this a movie, a documentary, or what? What exactly was it?
It's a movie. It's realistic fiction. It's about a conductor having a bit of a psychosis. Not a train conductor, a music conductor.
Uh huh.
And yeah.
I would have, but I looked up the movie to see what it was about. She told. I don't see Kate Blanchett playing a railroad conductor.
I
Toot
wouldn't doubt
toot.
her range.
Oh, she'd kill it. It's just something I don't see her doing.
Tickets, tickets,
know.
please.
She was Australian.
Yes. TPK right there.
Oh crikey!
Okay.
I mean, blimey, mate.
Put some shrimp on the Barbie.
With their old kebab, I mean, some shrimp on the barbie.
I assume no one watching us is Australian. I don't
Not
think we
at
could
this
alienate that much of the audience.
very.
Except for Corin's
You
fiance.
could.
Except
Yeah.
for
I'm
Corin's
gonna
fiance.
try.
Doesn't she live in? Didn't you say that she's from Australia or lives in
Yes,
Australia?
she is.
Yeah. Which, from what I understand, they would never ever say shrimp on the Barbie because they're prawns,
Prawns.
And they don't even eat them.
and they don't even eat them.
Yeah, no shrimp. Flynn, did you see my message? Could you kindly look?
Slacker. Oh man.
So as the party is stepping up, they are coming towards the front of Boscow's Tavern, a salvaged and flipped ship. As the doors push open and you step inside, you can see several crews worth of individuals all through here. Laughing and drinking in the midst of playing cards, twirling daggers, playing darts, and other things, but almost all of them stop and stare as you step inside.
Looks like somebody really flipped their ship.
Mm.
Thanks. I hold up my hand. I
Met
wave.
with dead silence.
How is that meant to be funny? Doesn't flip their lid or something?
I don't think you're supposed to park your ship here. It's supposed to be in the water.
Still met with silence, yeah.
Hey,
Does everybody want a drink?
Yes.
I'm talking to the whole bar. Around for the whole place on me. And I'll go and pay for a round for everyone at the bar. Bosco, get everyone a drink.
How can you pay for? Oh, never mind.
Well, when I put the coins down, they turn visible again.
Do that.
At the sound of that, everyone throws up their cups and lets out a whoop and a cheer as the mood goes back to how it was just minutes ago.
How much would that even set me back? Like 5, 10,
8
200?
gold.
8 gold. Oh man. Flynn, can you spot me 8 gold?
I got it. I'll give it to here's 10.
All in told, there's 26. There are 2 individuals in the corner over here that are playing away, yes. The cheers that go up are deafening. As everyone seems to be met with merriment at that sound until you hear a sharp bark. Flynn! That you? You bastard!
Sister, I don't think anybody really likes Flynn.
As you turn around, you see a halfling standing there, in very roguish, dandy attire of like a long leather surcoat with boots. He's got several rings on each finger and for a halfling, long rapier at his side, and his hair is done up into like a fancy half man bun, half ponytail. And he just looks absolutely livid.
Who is this guy, Captain?
Mm-hmm.
Are we in trouble, or are you just getting a slap on the wrist?
Pushing his way through the crowd, he comes marching up until he gets up towards you, and he looks up at you, arms crossed, with a huge amount of attitude as he's barely at your waist. Don't tell me you forgot Gilbert Shadowbeard.
Up, little guy.
He just gives you like a big side eye, and he says, "Don't Tell me you forgot what you did. He just there's a long pause in the air as he's glowering up at you.
What did he do? I'm in the suspense right now.
And then he just kind of claps you on the side and he says, I really ought to kill you for that, but bygones are bygones. And he kind of pulls himself up onto a stool and he says, get this man a drink of anything that isn't watered down. If you want to make amends, you better keep that shit away from me. That was right around the time where you broke your deal. Um, he just kind of looks at you and shakes his head and he says, oh, there's gonna be hell to pay later, but why don't you crack that shit open and let's see how drunk we can get. Um, the shots are going, but I mean it's a regular sized bottle. It's almost empty though. The bottle you grabbed, you were in such a hurry, you realize it only has like 6 ounces in it. Yeah.
Or you go ahead.
Flynn, how do you know Gilbert? Oh, you don't remember.
As you're whispering, you hear you catch partway through a story that Gilbert is saying. So way I met this guy, he says as he's talking to Shanks. This bastard knew I was hunting this whole fleet of merchant ships that have been sailing up and down through the coast. They all thought they had safety in numbers, you see. But I knew the trick, and I was getting ready to go after all of them, he says as he's guzzling at banana schnapps. And he pounced at the last minute in the cover of night, the day before they were going to pass by my hiding spot. 9 months' work down the drain because this bastard accidentally sinks 2/3 of the merchant fleet before he loots anything.
Well, I think he's an idiot, so you could have predicted that, right? He's all about the thrill, not really the outcome.
He shakes his head and he said, I didn't know he was hunting it also.
I guess the better pirate won the day, right, Captain? I say I'm confused.
He glares murder at you. And there is a long pause as a full half the patrons in the tavern all stop talking and look over at you.
See, I say this. There's only one way to settle this, and I pull out dice. Let's have a blast.
Gilbert looks at Flynn And he says, "Are you game?"
Not his clothes, Captain.
Ooh, this is some shit talk here. Gilbert kind of thrums his stubby halfling fingers on the bar for a few seconds while the bartender's looking at all this like, oh shit's about to get real here.
Yes, sadly. No, it haunts you.
How did I know that was coming?
He's looking at you for a moment and he's like, I'm trying to decide what stakes you'd ask for.
I got this ship. And I pulled a little fake one out of my my bag. And I put it on the table.
What's that one do?
Well, you say a little command word, and it makes a full-grown ship. I call it the Black Pearl. Yeah, it has never came up where a reason to use it, not once. And we're
He kind
pirates.
of waves his hand uninterested and he says, tell you what, you win. I call the feud square on that merchant fleet.
Freaking salt on the wood.
I win. And you come good on that deal that you scamped out on last we saw each other.
Okay, wait. What was the deal? So I know. So I make sure he ponies up.
He just kind of looks at you with half like shocked, half bemused. What? You never told them all about Uviola?
I'm a new deckhand. I was only on the ship for a week. I mean, he might even pay me. That might be a bad offer.
There you go.
He kind of turns over a little bit drunkenly and he says, Uvula, why don't you step out here? And coming around the corner, you see a young halfling woman dressed in a in a fine red dress. You remember my daughter, Uvula, don't you? This halfling with reddish hair and the red dress just kind of looks at you and kind of tilts her head and blinks a couple of times, and she goes, "Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And how long is how are you? It's been a long time."
Slide in the
What
dice.
you don't recall? Last time I offered to make things square if you married my daughter. As he slides the dice over towards you, he puts his hand on them for a moment and he says, "So you win, we're all square. If I win, you'll be marrying my daughter."
What if I win?
Yes.
I'll agree to that.
He looks at you fiercely, Shanks, and he says, "You're not part of this wager. If you want to join in afterwards for gold or other valuables, I'm happy to, but he and I have a grudge to settle.
Damn it. And as I walk away, I kind of want to slide a hand, steal something from him, but I don't want to start a fight. So I'm just going to walk over to where I think Brimnir is.
Uvula kind of makes her way over to here and sits at a corner, plops up, and she kind of puts one arm on the bar and just kind of looks over at Flynn and just kind of blinks. You're looking very well. Okay, so I have rolled 6 dice, and then Flynn, you're gonna roll, but I'm not gonna look. So give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blind self roll.
I was just thinking for like the stream to be able to see. Well, actually,
Right.
yeah, private self roll. I won't be looking on the stream. Exactly.
That 10 gold the halfling wins. Anyone wants to take it?
Is there any way I can use telekinesis to influence the rolls?
Not subtly and not without dropping.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you're talking about the feats you have? No.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
So 6d6.
Can I try to peek at Gilbert's dice as I'm standing behind him?
You can try to, but this is a pirate captain. He knows well enough to hide his dice. So, altogether we have 12 combined dice. You're going to start off by saying, like 3 2s or something like that. And what you're saying is you think there are 3 2s between our combined 12 dice. And then you go back and forth raising it, either going to a higher number or more of them. Until one of you thinks that it can't be possible, and then you call bluff. One game. So Gilbert just kind of looks at his dice with a little smirk, and then he looks at Flynn and gives a nod and says, "You'll be going first."
Any number.
Any number.
Higher.
He strokes his chin for a minute, pondering, and he goes, 2 6s. His eyebrows shoot up for a moment, and then he stares at you. Didn't take the bait on 6s. You said 4 3s? 3 3s. Okay. He purses his lips for a second as he stares at you. Oops. Or 3s. And remember, you can either go like 4 4s, 4 5s, 4 6s, or go up to 5. Yeah. He stares at you with a long, hard glance, then reaches up and knocks the cup off of his dice, revealing his dice. He has 1-4.
Rut-row.
Wedding time.
Can I start humming Here Comes the Bride?
Boo.
I can't put images into the Twitch, but I'm going to screenshot the dice rolled and put them into.
Woof.
Well, we have got 2
And
clerics, so we
he
just
has the biggest smirk as Uviola leaps up and runs over and just like wraps her arms around Flynn's leg as he's sitting on a bar stool. Flynn! Finally!
I cast ceremony.
What's the length of the casting time on ceremony?
Well, that's a 3rd level spell. I don't think you have access.
True.
No.
Boo-up, do you cast ceremony?
If you allow it, yes, but Boo-Up does not have it.
Okay. Well, you'll have it
Ritual?
ready for tomorrow.
Ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only wizards can ritually cast spells they haven't prepared.
Oh, that sucks. Can't be true.
All other ritual casters have to have it prepared, then they can do it ritually without consuming a spell slot.
Oh, fair enough.
Why do I have 6 of 17 prepared spells?
You should probably prepare some spells. Why don't you
should
prepare
probably
ceremony?
do my goddamn job.
Yeah. That would be accurate.
Ceremony is a really good spell.
The ceremony is
Yes.
fun.
You give +2 AC for what, 7 days when you get married? She's
It's
helping you
true.
out, bud.
That's a lot. Oh, only when we're 30 feet of each other.
Gilbert slaps his hand on the bar and he says, "Well, finally, I'm going to be having her wed off to you." And he points a finger and he says, "And this also means we're not square on the fleet either."
Yeah, that does
And
seem
then
like
you
a deal.
skimped out on it, so we're only making good on you breaking your deal.
Seems like you're breaking this deal. But
He looks
it's
at you and he says, "The wager was we would be square if he won."
But if he honored, yeah, this
Yeah,
is lose for
pretty
you.
much.
I mean, Flinch is right in front of you, please. Some decorum.
Now, quick question though: why do you want to marry this fine, upstanding imbecile? Talking to
Uviola looks over at you with a horrible look and says, "Because he's the most handsome human I've half elf. Sorry, darling. I'll get that right. That I've ever encountered in all my life. He's brave. He's witty. He has his own pirate ship.
he's a eunuch. Though.
Scarce ask for better."
There's an incident on the ship. He's a eunuch. That's no offspring for you.
There's a long pause, and then she whirls to look at you and she says, "Darling, is that true? I love you regardless." And she just kind of puts her hand on your leg and she says, "Though I am so terribly sorry. That must be psychologically traumatizing to you."
This is going to be great. Elastre will be so enlivened by this. I am so excited for you, Flynn. Should it be tomorrow after 8 hours have passed?
Yes, should
At
we get a
least.
room and prepare for the wedding?
I think we should do that.
Hey, Gilbert, though, that means you have to have your nice young daughter leave, and it's bachelor party time.
True.
Yes.
And I'm curious as to what the dowry is.
Gilbert narrows his eyes suspiciously at the talk of Uviola leaving and it just being bachelor party.
You're going to be here. I didn't say you had to leave.
Everybody's favorite, a joint bachelor and bachelorette party.
But the bride and the groom are not supposed to see each other before the wedding.
He waves his hand and he's like, "That's a human tradition."
Flynn's a human. Do you not want to honor at least a little bit of his heritage?
He's an half elf.
Still human.
You know, that's true. They never do talk about what the other half is.
It could be grown.
Are you half grung? No.
I
You are
wouldn't
slime ball, but you're not slimy enough. And soon to be a married
As you
slime ball.
say that, Gilbert holds up a finger and he says, "Oh, I think he's slimeball enough for sure."
Then why give your precious, beautiful daughter to him?
He holds up a hand and he's like, "Now, because she's infatuated with you, and I don't right know how to convince her otherwise."
Come on, Flynn. Not in
Yeah.
front of her.
Flynn's going to Flynn.
I mean, her dad did name her Uviola, so it's clear he hates her.
What? Show some decorum, please, everyone.
We're pirates. We are. We're not fighting.
No, but we're insulting this poor young woman on her engagement day. Consistently and unendingly. I'm more surprised that anyone would want to marry Flynn. He's an idiot.
Exactly.
You talk about him like that in front of me? He's my idiot.
Have you not noticed he's covered in blood? He keeps losing fights. We keep having to save him.
Yeah, he was a giant ape that ate his own shit. It's true.
It's true, we have one of them in a bag if you'd like to see him.
And he's being hunted by Draxel. Do you really want that kind of shade?
Speaking of which, with this new formed alliance, I wonder if Gilbert might have some insight for this Jarlaxle issue.
Yes. Gilbert, you help us?
He suddenly sits up straight and looks around and he's like, "What Jarlaxle?" And then he suddenly bangs his hand hard down on the table and he points at Flynn and "You're the pirate that stole his sword, aren't you?"
Yeah, that was him. So you can't leave your daughter in his care.
I mean, I stole it. I just gave it to him.
And now it belongs to
And then
me.
he gave it to Shanks. But Shanks has it.
He waves his hand at that statement. He says, No. Frankly, she would be better off as a widow than as an unmarried.
That's fair.
So, as far as that matter, I'm not about to address that. But you're the whatever possessed you to go after Jarlaxle?
He came after us. Is he coming back within the next day? Because we might not be able to get married if he comes back before then.
Oh, I'm not letting any more time get by. You're getting married first thing tomorrow morning.
I'll make sure of it.
We all will.
What? Just a housekeeping matter here. What would it take to prepare 9 more spells and a cantrip?
A long rest.
Explain.
I don't understand why or how, but when I made Boo Up, I only took 6 prepared spells. So would it be? Is it possible just to prepare? There's no time requirement per spell.
Nope.
It has to be at
Go
the
ahead.
end of a long rest, I think, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
normally.
Excellent. Okay. So Bosco would be the man to talk about a room. Bosco, where is that gentleman?
The bartender leans forward and he says, "Oh, I'd be more than happy to give a room for the happy newlyweds."
About 70 years, isn't it?
Oh. 150. Yeah. At like 20. Yep. Yep.
You know, he thinks you're a eunuch, so he's not going to believe that at all.
Is Flynn really reproducing out of spite?
Seems like a Flynn thing to do.
It's the pettiest character I've ever played with.
Performance, obviously.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That one, you really are a eunuch.
I
Did you have a
mean,
boner ring?
Are you going to give them a bless?
not yet.
Or guidance?
You're on private roll.
Give them guidance.
He does have guidance. God, why am I guiding that?
Okay, so guidance isn't going to apply because it's a contradiction of, because guidance only lasts for like 10 minutes from the time of casting. He can't get a 21 and it be 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't know about that, but sure.
Trying to cuddle
Not for
too?
21.
Oh, that's so good. Oh. This is Simon.
You don't have that.
Yeah, Simon's gonna have siblings.
You're destroying poor Corin's mind right now.
No. So as you get taken upstairs into the rooms up in the hull, the rest of you are downstairs, and a fair amount of dust is falling from the ceiling.
See, sister, this is why boats belong in the water, because you should not park boats on land like this.
You're absolutely correct. And you know what I once heard? You know what our great uncles once said was, "Don't rock the boat."
Yes, I heard that once. Yes.
Well, it's rocking. Even
It's
on land.
rocking.
Oscar, can we get into the room, please?
Yeah.
Far away.
I don't think I have any rooms far enough away.
Close will have to do.
Yes.
Good man, do you by any chance have like a bath service or something to that effect?
He just kind of looks at you and he goes, "This is a pirate tavern."
Oh. Yes, they are rather smelly lot, aren't they?
You have any old barrels that you could put water in?
I can do that if you can provide the water and sort yourselves out.
I think we could do
Excellent.
that. Yeah.
Also, will you be attending the tavern tomorrow?
I'll be here.
Excellent. A toast, and I hold up a drink to new marriages.
Here, here.
Cheers. And then I retire and I prepare spells.
Flynn, you finish your deed sometimes later. Making your way back down, you sit at the bar gingerly as you have a lot of scratch marks on your back. The salt from your sweat is stinging a lot.
Damn, Flynn, you married a freak.
Anyone needing an image can just like hearken to when Littlefinger married Catelyn Stark's sister.
I thought it would be like the
in Game of Thrones.
Hound, and not the Hound.
We just did a long rest. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just.
Ula's
Didn't
gonna
hear no
kill you.
bell.
Oh my fucking god.
This is sick. I'm gonna go up to the room and hide my rope trick and sleep in there.
What, in their room or our
Yeah,
room?
that should mute things a little bit.
Do you have the silence spell from there?
It's a cleric spell.
I'm preparing it. That's funny. Like, oh my god, I need to learn this one out of my book. I'm flipping through the page.
It's too late for that. Yeah.
Oh shit! There's another guy showed up, but I'm up in the room.
Although there is
Yeah,
modify
Flynn.
memory that you might want to use.
Yeah, there you go. Flynn, after you got your orange juice and get ready to go, the figure next to you grabs you by the wrist as you're getting up to leave, as you see a tiefling with like a completely open chest and a black surcoat kind of look over at you and go, "Heard you might be a pirate captain yourself. Is that the truth of it?"
There's nothing gentle.
Oh my god.
You know.
A little booty to tend to.
He looks at you with a little bit of hostility for taking his drink, but he doesn't say anything more. And he just watches you go.
You just Bill Cosby'd yourself.
But Flynn goes back upstairs. Everyone else, what are you doing for the rest of the night?
Sleeping for me.
Is resting.
I'm going over my prepared spell list as well, swapping out some spells, but then I will also be taking a long rest.
I spend a minute and use augury again.
Okay.
I ask if Flynn's escapades for fatherhood will go well. With this halfling.
Oh. The answer comes back wheel.
Oh,
Aww.
What?
That's awesome.
what have we done?
Yes, what have you done? You set things on a course that cannot be undone.
Just, oops, I'm married
Death winning
again.
all day long.
Unique characters call for unique problems. Um, how does the evening go? Here, I'm preparing spells, resting down, hopefully washing up a bit.
None of you are interrupted.
So we can click the button.
Yes.
You get nothing after what you did to that poor girl.
You get to make a con save.
Doesn't matter.
It's not good anyway.
It's a saving throw. You're making a con save. You get a level of exhaustion the next morning. You can roll up a short rest if you want to, but you get a level of exhaustion. Yes, you can take all the hit dice, you just get the level of exhaustion and not the benefits of a long rest. As you all awake the next morning, what do you get up to?
I inquire with Bosco as to if he has encountered an Artis Simber.
I vaguely recall an artist Simber coming through some time ago. Why you be asking?
We have it on good authority that he is missing, and we'd like to locate him. Did you have any indication for his next intended locale? Where was he going, in other words?
Oh, he kind of looks like comprehension dawning. Didn't right say. He was asking questions about ruins and things. But when he heard that the frost giants were passing through here, he ducked out right quick.
Oh, well, that sounds concerning. Did he duck out in fear, or sounds hastily?
Well, that's what right quick means, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, of course, I say. But did he converse with anyone else? Did he spend time with anyone else that may still be here or in town?
You mention it. He did speak with Dralaxel a bit. Also with that one there, he says, gesturing towards the tiefling that had spoken to Flynn earlier.
Is this tiefling, what is this tiefling doing?
Sitting at the bar drinking.
I take off my gloves, one finger tip at a time, and I look at Duop and I say, shall we introduce ourselves?
Yes, yes. I think we should, sister.
I drop the gloves on the table in front of the tiefling and I say, pleasure to meet you, and I hold out my hand to shake this tiefling's hand.
He shifts in his stool and looks at you and he says, I've met Grung before. I don't think I'll be shaking your hand.
I take my hand and I pretend to slick back hair I don't have. Oh, that, of course, no. Wise man, wise individual. Duop's the name, and this is my brother, Duop. It is a pleasure to meet you, and I hear that you had an encounter with Artis Simber.
Met the chap? What's it to you?
I count out 10 gold pieces and I say, his whereabouts are needed, and I appreciate your insight.
He kind of looks at you with an amused little twitch of a smirk and he says, for whatever do you need?
Business. I blink. Slowly.
Business worth so little as 10 gold? You've come quite a long ways on such a tight budget then.
Good business. Do you make a habit of inquiring as to others' business very often? It doesn't sound like a good practice.
You're asking me mine.
Correction, sir. I'm asking Artis Simber's business.
And what I know of it, and what he spoke to me about. That seems my business just as much as anyone else's.
That's true if I asked what you spoke about. Nay, I asked of his whereabouts. Forgive me for being contrarian. Divisive. That's a simpler word for you.
He kind of smiles a little and he says, I understand contrarian just fine.
Oh, good. You're an educated man, then. I appreciate you. Well, perhaps we could be mutual business associates, then. I only have 1 gold. So the 10 gold I have to retcon. I apologize.
Okay.
That's more than I have. I can't help, sister. Sorry.
That's okay. Neither can this tiefling. Typical.
Yeah. Tieflings are often unhelpful.
Bosco, put this man's drinks on our tabs. Make sure he gets an extra serving of whatever food is available.
He gives a slight nod. He says, I'll see to it. This individual leads forward and he says, I haven't quite made your acquaintance yet, but my name is Texaria.
Taxaria the Tiefling. Again, pleasure to meet you. As I said, Buwap is my name, and this is my brother Duwap. The frost giants that were coming through, did you get sight of them? I hear they're majestic creatures. Individuals. Figures.
I've never been so foolhardy as to get close enough to see one.
Wonder, sister, if these were the very same giants that we ran into on the other side of the island.
As Duwap says that, I look at Texaria to gauge their body language.
He's giving nothing away right now.
Do I know him?
Texaria?
Yeah.
Give me a history check. You have, in fact. Famous cook, you think?
I'm just going to stay out of this because I don't want anyone to know who I am. And I feel like I'd be hunted. So I'm just going to hide over here, drink my my water.
Texaria, you seem to, before we retired last night, have a qualm with Flynn? Flynn is in our party, you see, and we have an interest in keeping his health and wealth. So, what business did you have with him?
Nothing more than a professional curiosity. I'm fresh on my way making a name for myself as a pirate captain. His name has come up on occasion. I was curious if he lived up to the reputation.
I believe there's 4 of us that can vouch for him, and 1 that may not. We could put in a good word for you if you exchanged the information that I've already requested, and make sure that we can facilitate this, perhaps alliance or the comeuppance, your forward progression of your career.
Well,
What are you offering?
as my sister is talking with him, I rolled an insight check to kind of gauge his motives, if I think he's deceiving us or trying to hide his true motives with Flynn. Or if I feel like he's not being straightforward with us. I got a 24.
I feel like he's not telling the whole story. Not necessarily that he's lying, just not telling the whole story.
You asked what exactly I'm offering you, and I'm offering you a foot in the door.
And you have to understand, since we've joined this little band, I can not count on my 4 appendages the number of groups that are trying to do us harm. So we are very wary of strangers that come seemingly out of nowhere to accost our companions.
The tiefling smiles broadly and says, "Just say his name keeps coming up in comparison to my exploits on a regular basis." Flynn, what point are you coming back downstairs? Okay. Well, I mean, this is next morning now.
You're an animal, and I appreciate it. Jealousy is mainly.
Did we get those barrels from the innkeeper? Are they in our rooms, or how did that work?
Barrels rolled out to your rooms.
Okay. I have the spell Create Water now, so I'm going to fill my barrel with water so I can take my necessary plunge.
Okay.
That's a good call. I do that too. At some point during our long rest.
But yeah. So the next morning, Flynn, you're coming down to seeing Texaria speaking with Buop. Right? Texaria turns and looks and says, "Well, the mighty Flynn again. Perhaps you could help resolve a matter for me. I couldn't help but notice there's no new..."
Such a dick.
I mean, says the guy who just like puts, oh god, what? You puts Frozen songs on repeat on jukeboxes.
Not
Did you
just
hear about
Frozen.
this one?
You ever been to the touch tone jukeboxes where you play with it your phone? I like to troll and put on like Barbie Girl and Spice Girls. It's just fun times. Being a troll is hilarious to me. That would equally be as annoying.
Ooh. Uh-huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
See, now I got to start doing that. Thanks for the idea.
That's so bad.
Those are the ones that you don't even have to be at the bar to do it, right? Because if you've got the code,
Well, you have to be close enough to hook up to it. I don't think you can just.
nice,
I was listening to my records today for my birthday, and this is a $1 for a Tom Jones live album, and it's got what's new Pussycat on it. It's great.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's worth way more than $1.
What's new Pussycat, and it's got the it's not unusual, like, oh,
No.
so good.
Oh, great album, yeah.
Just buy one of the little ones that you just put on the record and play, so you don't.
So this tiefling is not giving up much. Flynn just slammed back the tiefling's drink.
Not all he was slamming.
It visibly irks the tiefling when he did that.
I mean,
I couldn't help but notice a lack of ship outside.
I had Flynn my ship. Like, yeah, we have it right here.
He folds his hands in front of his lap and he says, I was just wondering how one could count themselves a pirate captain without a ship. Not at this moment. I mean, that's kind of what you do. All we have is ale.
What about you want a banana?
The bartender looks very suspiciously at those, but using the bottom of a mug slides them off the bar. Well, how's it going now? As you hear Gilbert's voice booming out. Hope you've had a enjoyable time thus far. Looking forward to the wedding?
Why don't
He just
I
smiles broadly, and then he pulls you in closer and says, "Not if Jarlaxle gets you first."
Speaking of which, why don't you invite you Viola down here? I could get the ceremony underway. It'll be most holy under the eyes of many.
Yes,
That's
sister.
a wonderful idea. I've already got the crowd I want picked out. We can get set up in just, say, half an hour.
What was the last wedding you attended? It was a real smash, wasn't it? Yeah, didn't you mention something about a wedding, or maybe it was Bramnir.
Yeah, I did think he said something about his last marriage being, or his last wedding being on a ship somewhere. Yeah. And the party was on Margarita Monday, something like that.
Mm. We'll have to hear more about that, or that wedding in Barovia someday. That was
Yes.
yeah,
He
that was,
was telling stories about that one too. Yes.
So the guests are sorted. We just need you and you Viola.
Gilbert gives a nod and starts walking upstairs as you hear him calling out, "You, Viola! You're needed downstairs."
can she walk, Flynn? You didn't do any repel damage, did you? Just keep handing you bananas.
And I think here's a good point to pause for today, as next week we will, barring complications, be starting with Flynn's wedding.
I have a week to figure out how to keep you captain now.
That's more or less what I was expecting to happen.
Brimnir's just going to teleport us out of here. Don't worry.
Of course, that's what's gonna happen.
Be in the middle of the wedding. It's like, we're all huddled together to send Flynn off. All of a sudden, poof, we have another pirate captain after our asses.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Oh Lord. All right.
I wonder
Well,
in the book, in the campaign module, it says to force marriage. I love it. I'm so excited. Flynn, well done. Pip pip cheerio.
and congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Hip
you.
hip hurrah and pip hip
Cheerio.
cheerio.
Pip pip cheerio, everyone.